Tom, this is the Tafflace YouTube channel. Welcome back to some more Microsoft Flight Simulator. Last time we flew from Haneda to Matsushima as part of our leg to go up to Kushiro Airport, which is up here. Now, we're not going to be flying to Kushiro today because it's an almost 2-hour flight. So I figured, why not do another leg, which is 20 minutes shorter. So we're going to go to New Chitose, or New Chitose, from Matsushima Airport. For this leg of the flight. And then next week we should fly from here to that in the same plane. So we're going to be flying IFR high altitude. We're flying the TBM once again because the TBM is a good plane to fly. Then once we get to Kushiro, we're going to take an airliner all the way back down to the bottom of Japan. To, well, not Matsushima, to I think to here. And then we'll fly another jet to Nagasaki. Might fly like a 747 or something like that. I'm not too sure. Then we've done the whole of Japan. So without further ado, let's go and fly the plane. It's going to be the exact same plane that we flew last week. So let's get started. So if you do enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like down below. If you're stopping by for the first time, please subscribe. We're playing the latest patch of Flight Simulator 2020, which is patch 1.0.11 or something like that. Actually, I'll just go just for a second. Yeah, 1.10.11. There's a couple of new bugs fixes and something like that. So, yeah, if you live in South Australia, you better be excited because tomorrow we're back in the world once again. Because apparently someone lied to the contact tracing team that they had, yeah. And then if that was the case, we wouldn't have been in our 6-day lockdown. So we'll be back to the open world tomorrow. South Australia's back open, except I'm still working from home for the rest of the year, which sucks, but it has to happen. So we're just waiting for, because everyone's still working from home. I don't know why. But anyway, that's just my head school teacher's decision on which it was better, but it's alright. It's not like we're doing much anyway, so it's fine, because we're almost finished the year. I'm almost finished studying, that means I can be back to recording and uploading videos on the day, so yeah. So unfortunately, I'm still going to pre-record a thing for at least one more week, and then if I don't need to go back, because if I finished everything, I will I'll do daily videos and record every single day instead of just on the weekends and whatnot. So just wait for the game to load. It's taking a while to load, but still, my Tower Sailor videos is going to be single gameplays until my computer gets upgraded, which I will be upgrading it potentially by next week. By the end of next week, because I haven't done really certain parts yet. I haven't even spoken to my computer technician since I decided to. But then suddenly, because obviously I'm on because of lockdown, what's going on in the world as well. But anyway, we'll just wait for the feed to load very slowly. You can see it's still loading, but it's loading very slowly. But yeah, yeah. So that's why I didn't upload on Wednesday, which I do apologise. Which if you haven't seen yesterday's videos, we had the Tower Sailor second game highlight, and we also did the OMSI 2 American School Bus mod review, and that was actually a lot of fun to do. It was actually a really good bus, except for the fact that it should have been automatic. So yeah, obviously the weekend. Hey, here we go. Obviously the weekend we have. Welcome back to Matsushima Airport. Look at that, we're at the coastal lines. Let's see how well this game runs today. It's stuttering a little bit because it's loading, but that doesn't matter. There we are, we're back in Juliet Alpha 0930, the TBM 930. The plane that we flew last week, no, week before, because last week we had American Truck Simulator, that's right. So let's go ahead and go ready to fly, and let's get started. So obviously we're going to go through the checklist once again, so let's go do that. Now if you didn't see the video before, let's move you just over here-ish. Oh. We're at the top right. Excuse me. Yeah. Anyway, come on. Well yeah, because yeah, we're back out of lockdown, which I'm excited to be out of lockdown and not be back to restrictions as I was on Monday, so unfortunately. That's probably why. Alright, evaluation. Let's go.
EXT lights.
Off.
Off. In flights.
In lights, I like that.
Off.
Crash
Crash
bar
lever.
style.
Down. Starter. Off.
Don't have to do
Ignition.
anything. Legit, we don't have to do
Auto.
anything. It's fine. Anyway,
Auxiliary boost PMP.
so it should be a cool
Off.
flight indeed. Also,
Fuel cell.
okay, we need to do that to manual. Set that to manual.
Man. AP/trims. Off. De-ice system.
The ice system.
All off.
All off. Okay, cool. Neutral super
Inert
is
cell.
off.
Off. Park brake. On. Landing gear lever. DN. Bleed.
Bleed is off.
Off.
Throttle's
Throttle.
on cut off.
Cut off. Fuel tank selector.
Okay, we're fine now.
Open an L or R.
Alright, cool. So we're ready to start the engine. So that's what we're going to do now.
Crash lever. Up. Source.
Oh, wait, what? The crash lever can't move up, so I can't fly this plane. Wait, what? Hang on. There we go.
BAT or GPU. Generator. Main. De-ice system lights. Test.
Okay, there we go.
Landing gear lights / check down. Test. Fuel on board.
TOS system test. Okay.
TOS system test. Okay, yeah, sorry if I'm not talking that much.
Check.
Alright, we're ready? Let's go ahead and contact IFR clearance before we start the engine.
Matsushima Tower Dair Juliet Alpha 0930 IFR to new Chitose ready to copy.
But yeah, it was just something while I was doing something like that. Okay, come on.
Dover Juliet Alpha
10,000 feet.
is cleared to New Chitose Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 25 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 120.1 squawk 655.
I don't think that's the ONE bug anymore. If you remember that, he always goes ONE instead of 1. They just spelled it out. Must be something to do with the script, eh? Hang on.
Dair Juliet Alpha 0930 cleared to new Chitose Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 25 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 120.1 squawk 655
Dover 930 readback correct. Contact ground on 126.2.
Yeah, it seems like it doesn't do the ONE bug. Right. Let's go ahead and get this engine started before I get pushed back. Let's get pushed back first before we start the engine.
Matsushima ground Dair Juliet Alpha 0930 requesting pushback.
Yeah, we know we've got plenty of room.
Dover Juliet Alpha 0930 pushback request accepted.
Wait, did it say tower or ground? I said ground, that's alright. Well, we're going to push back a little bit, and then we'll get going. Make sure my altimeter is calibrated, and then we'll get going to 2976. So let's get out of here. We've got an airspeed of 4 knots currently. Okay, undo it. Parking brake. Let's see how we go. So what have we got near us at the moment? Oh, motion blur, that's right. Not much near us, so we should have been fine there. I'm just going back up a tiny bit, just to be safe. Probably about that much.
Matsushima ground, Dare Juliet Alpha 0930 requesting the end of pushback.
Oh, it's lagging. Sorry, guys. It had a little bit of a...
Delta Juliet Alpha
Alright.
0930
Let's start
request
this
and
engine.
feedback received.
Ignition.
It's on auto.
Auto. Auxiliary boost PMP. On. Propeller area.
It was clear.
Clear. Starter.
Okay. 1, 2. Let go.
On 2 seconds, then off. Throttle.
Let's introduce low idle.
Set low idle when NG 13%.
Alright.
ITT.
Wait for the ITT to start up. So we're watching the ITT. Let's see if what it peaks out at.
Max 870 degrees for 20 seconds / 1000 degrees for 5 seconds. NG.
Yep, we're over 30%. So it's start up's
30%
fine.
for 30 seconds / 50% before 1 minute. Oil press / temp.
Yep, we're in the green for that.
Check. Automatic starter.
Yeah, it's off at 52%.
Off when NG 52%, plus or minus 2%. 1 minute max.
Okay, cool. And then there we go. We're running. Just like that, we're running. Anyway, what's beeping at me? Still no heat. Okay, we need all the pitot heats on. Okay, okay. What?
Throttle.
Okay, Carl, let's put it into flight idle. Come on, Kane. No, don't cut off. No. No, it's cutting off. Oh, crap. Hang on, let's see if I can do this. Yeah, it's in flight idle.
Low
now.
idle to flight idle.
Did the engine just stall out? Yeah,
Oil
the engine
press
just stalled
/
out.
temp.
Hang on, I need to start the engine again. Dang it. For God's sakes. I'm an idiot. I just made the engine stall out. Where's the starter? Yeah, it's coming back up now. There we go, we're fine
Check.
now.
Auxiliary
Auxiliary.
boost PMP.
We're going to put that on auto now, which means we shouldn't have that warning on.
Auto.
Fuel selector on auto.
Fuel cell. Auto. Fuel cell shift button.
Tested that.
Test.
Okay, well that was a close one.
AP / trims.
On.
On.
Generator set to main.
Generator. Main. Bleed. Auto or max diff.
Put it on auto, here we go. Alright, we're back running again. Yeah, we are. That was close. That was close, because I accidentally went into cutoff. Alright, we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and request taxi. Let's go back to clear it, taxi IFR.
Matsushima ground, Dare Juliet Alpha 0930 ready to taxi IFR.
Delta Juliet Alpha 0930 taxi to in hold short of runway 25 via taxiway. Contact tower on 126 when ready.
Hang on, recording. We got knocked on the door.
Taxi to
in the
hold
middle of
short
recording,
runway
so that's
25
kind of
via
weird.
taxiway
If the
Dare
door's shut, don't knock on
9030.
my door. Anyway, let's get going. So we're gonna go ahead and taxi to the thing now. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Away we go. So we are off to the airport now. So let's make sure we're not speeding up too much. That's probably a little bit wide of a turn. That's alright. It's because we got a little too quick. So let me just go around, wait until I see the arrows, which are hiding where. No, yeah, don't knock on my door, anyone. That's a pet peeve of living here, is not people just knock on my door without realising I'm recording, and that will get through that. So if you hear the door knock, I do apologise. It's just some people on the road. Anyway, let's get going. Oh, we didn't do the before taxi, didn't we? Oopsie daisy. Let's go quickly do that now. So stop here for a second. Jesus Christ. Inertia set is on.
On. Flight controls.
I've just checked all of those.
Check.
Yep. Flaps are up.
Flaps. Up. Throttle.
Okay. Hey, I can't do this. Autocomplete item. Yeah. I have to learn that.
Feather twice.
Taxi lights are on.
Taxi lights.
Go to the bottom, first notch. Parking brake is in fact off, so we're on our way now. Oh, sorry for the
Park
lag.
brake.
Okay, now we can get going now. I just had to quickly do the master caution. Why is that? That's because of inertial service, so that's okay. We acknowledge that. But we're off. Let's go to New Chitose. Or no. Is it Chitose? Yeah, Chitose. Chitose. That's how you say it in Japanese. Chitose. Chitose. So yeah, let's get on with it. Looks very nice out. Very, very gloomy day here in Japan. And yeah. Let's get going. I don't know, what are we doing for speed? Oh yeah, we've got plenty of speed. Let's go to the runway. Hopefully it's not, oh no, it doesn't look like it's a huge taxi. I don't know if that's the same spot that we landed at. I completely forgot because I haven't filmed Flight Simulator. I haven't flew a Flight Simulator for like 2 weeks. Clear right. Because I only found flying it for videos, because unless I'm flying it for fun beforehand, just to test out how the plane flies. Looks like the wind's pretty windy today. Look at the windsock. But yeah, we haven't flown much in Flight Simulator. Usually when I am flying Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's mainly because of like videos and stuff like that. Alright, so we're almost at the runway. We're about... Oh, we're slowing down. Hey, let me speed up a little bit. Just gonna give it a little bit of a kick. We're doing 4 knots ground speed, which is not really ideal for taxi, because we're almost stopping. Yeah, that's better. But yeah, so hopefully you all had a fantastic week, as it's now Friday, in terms of like what's happening in your country, such as for instance my state being in a full lockdown due to the situation that's been happening around the world since March, for our second wave, even though it wasn't really a second wave. But anyway, not going to get political here, but so yeah, but yeah, it was because someone got got lied. It was lying to other people. So anyway, so we're at the edge of the runway now anyway, so yeah. So if you thought that was happened, I had to start working from home pretty much for the rest of the year, which I mean sucks, but even though it doesn't make sense why we can't go back. But it's alright. Unless they say, oh, we can come back on Tuesday, but no, it's still the plans to go online for my showcase, which I'm part of the invitation date, which I think I said earlier in the week. Right, let's go ahead and stop there. Let's go ahead and do the perform line-up checklist.
Park brake.
Parking brake is on.
On.
It's going to dig at me for a bit.
Landing lights.
Landing lights are on.
On.
Nav lights on.
Navigation lights. On.
Strobe lights are on.
Strobe lights. On.
Ignition's leave it in order.
Ignition,
There we are.
auto or on. As required.
That's on order.
Auxiliary boost PM.
I don't think we need to do much, honestly.
Auto.
Fuel selector's on order.
Fuel cell.
Excuse me.
Auto.
De-icing
De-ice
system,
system.
as required.
As required.
Okay, pitot heat.
Pitot L/Pitot R. Install HTR.
Yep, overheaters are on. Oh, it's having a lag
On.
spike again. I do apologise for that.
Inert
Having
7.
that lags from time to time.
On. Trims.
That's set to take off.
2. Flaps.
Flaps to take off, so why not to flaps?
2.
Bleeders on max
Bleed.
or auto.
Auto or max diff. Altimeters setting.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Set/chat.
Just checking that.
Alt cell.
Yeah, we're fine with that.
Set. XPDR squawk.
What's our XPDR squawk? Yeah, we're fine with that. 6553.
Set.
Alright, we're ready to go. Let's go get takeoff clearance.
Matsushima Tower Dair Juliet Alpha 0930 ready to go runway 25 IFR to New Chitose.
Chitose.
Delta Juliet Alpha 0930 cleared for takeoff runway 25.
Cleared for takeoff runway 25 Dair Juliet Alpha 0930.
Let's go. Let's go ahead to go onto the runway. We're moving? No, we're not moving. Alright, let's get going. So, let's get in the air. So, we'll go ahead and take off from runway 25. It's clear left. Clear right. Nobody's landing or taking off. Shout out to Terry Cubby in a Boeing 787. Dreamliner. I wonder where you're going. It looks like you're descending somewhere. I bet he's landing somewhere. So, anyway, let's get ready to go. So, let's go run through the takeoff checklist. So, let's.
Prop RPM.
Full throttle. Takeoff power is set. Okay, go and get in the green. Get ready to go.
Green sector. Brakes.
Released.
Released.
There we go.
TRQ.
Should be at 100%.
100%. Rotation speed.
So 85 knots is our rotation speed. Jesus Christ.
Pitch up 10 degrees. Positive vertical speed.
Okay, let's dab the brakes a little bit. There we go. Gear up.
Brakes/landing gear up.
And there we go. Indicator airspeed is up.
IAS 115 kts.
Don't
Oh,
sing.
god damn it.
Don't
Flaps up.
sing.
Let's go ahead and keep climbing by ourselves. So we're going to turn on our autopilot now. So if you remember how to do that, you press obviously Z to turn on autopilot, turn the yaw damper on. And then we want to turn on, let's just go here, we want to turn, actually no, I haven't changed the nav mode, dang it. I've just go to the nav mode, which I press, oh god damn it. If I press OBS. No, if I press, okay, now we're in the nav settings, so now all I need to do is press.
Delta 9030 contact Matsushima departure on 120.1.
Alright, cool. See you later.
Going to
Okay, I'm not going to contact them until
120.1
I'm ready. So give me 1 second. I will contact them when I'm ready because I just need to. Oh god damn it! What's with my freaking lag? So do apologise for that. I really do. Right, so I need. Oh come on, get off of that. There we go. Nav mode check, and we want vertical. Do we want vertical speed or do we want flight level change? Well, I like to set it to that, and I forgot what the freaking climb speed was. I think it was like 125 or something like that. I mean, it's climbing regardless anyway, so maybe that should be fine. Alright, let's contact departure now, and then we'll get on with it.
Matsushima departure Dair Juliet Alpha 0930 is climbing through 1,600 feet.
That should be the checklist, wouldn't it? So if I go after takeoff.
Dair Juliet Alpha 0930 Matsushima departure continue to landing gear up.
Yep, check.
Altimeter 29.75. Flaps. Up. TRQ max 100%.
110. Okay, there we go.
Dual ice system. As required. Inert 7.
Okay, we'll turn it out set off.
As required.
Alright, so we know for a fact our flight level change should be at 110 knots, so let's go down to 110. God damn it. It's gonna be pretty late, pretty low frame rate. Do apologise for that. Because it usually is. So let's get to 10,000 feet. Can I just not? Ah, I hate this. I'm gonna turn my mouse sensitivity down a fair whack, so then I don't do it. If you don't know what mouse I'm using the Logitech G930, I believe. Which, I mean, I used to have a gaming hero, but the thing got overheated end of last year, I believe. And then I had to replace it with the mouse I've got now. Okay, 110 knots selection speed. We're going to turn our torque down just a smick. And we're off to the skies. Let's see if we can get out of go clouds. Look at this. So, anyway. So let's see how we go. We're already at 7,000 feet. That's how quick we're climbing. At 2,200 feet. That's pretty good for what this plane is. Remember, this is one of the fastest planes out there. 6 miles to go to our first waypoint. Yeah. This is one of the fastest planes out there. Our angle of attack is kind of looking sketchy. If you look at the angle of attack, which is below the airspeed. Oh, we're almost there. The frame rate's getting better, by the looks of things. What's with the cloud down there, though? I don't know.
Dair 9030 contact Tokyo Center on 118.
We'll gladly do that. But yeah, 1,000 feet to go.
For Dair 9030. Tokyo Center Dair Juliet Alpha 0930 is climbing through 9,200 feet for 10,000 feet.
There we go.
Dair Juliet Alpha 0930 Tokyo Center continue to metal as planned.
Metal.
Altimeter
Metal.
29.75.
Yeah, metal. Yeah, metelu. Metelu. That's how you'd say that in Japanese. Metelu. Potentially. I'm not too sure. Anyway. Let's go to 1,818 feet. What the? Let's go do that now. Let's go to 1,800 feet. Not 1,800 feet. 1,180. No, 18,000. I can't talk. Flight level 180. Which is, in case you don't know, when we get to the flight levels, it's you're at a high altitude. Right? Yeah, sure. Just.
Climb and maintain flight level 180 Dair 9030.
So now we need to set our flight level change back up again.
Air Peach 575 contact
Air
Tokyo
Peach.
Center on 124.5.
Right, hang on, wait for the lag to stop. Then I need to come up here. Select the flight level change button once again. Go down to 110.
124.5 for Air Peach 575.
And we're off to the high altitudes now. Which is awesome.
Dair 9030 climb and
Already asking
flight
it.
level 260.
Flight will climb flight level 260, why not? Already asking us to climb that, even though we just got asked to climb to flight level 180, so let's go to 260. Can I at least climb? That's alright. Up to 26,000 feet. There we go, we're off. We're at 100 torque. Oh, not quite. Let's just go give it a little bit more torquey stuff in. Not a lot. Like a nudge. Right there. Alright, there we go. Because if we give it more torque, we can actually we can fly faster. Okay, we're turning into the next waypoint now. So we'll go from Metal to Hotel Papa Echo. And yeah. So once we get into the close bit, we're going to get through the news about what's happened on the YouTube world of automotive news. I might also brief on what's the new patch 1.10.11 has to offer in terms of bug fixes, even though this is not a bug fix, they haven't fixed it, because as you can see, we're flying diagonally. Are we flying diagonally? Yeah, I can't speak today. Yeah, diagonally. Yeah, I think we are a little bit. It's not too bad though. That's something they should fix though. Alright, so here we go. We need the de-icers on because we got ice. Turn the de-ice light on, and the windshield, and the airframe de-ice. Because we've got ice on the windshield and stuff like that, so we're going to turn the de-icers on whilst we're flying through the clouds. Let's see if it actually works. So we've got ice on our wings, so we'll go to the de-icing on. I think I could see it working just. Oh, we've got a lag spike, don't apologise for that. We'll have the occasional lag spike because this computer's getting old. Yeah, look at that, it works! We'll leave it on whilst we're actually flying through the clouds. Then once we descend, yeah, because we're flying through the clouds right now. Yeah, we are flying diagonally. I can see, I like how you can see like the reflection on the left window, like that window. I think I'm pointing the right way. I'm not 100% sure because the camera's mirrored. Anyway, so we are almost in 2992 territory, so I'm going to go ahead and press that now. We're in 2992 territory now. We're about 8,000 feet to go until we have completed our climb. We've got a 62 knot wind down the southwest of us, which is a bit crazy, of course, being up high in the air it would be. And yeah, we'll just chill out now, just well, aircraft's landing. So I might as well talk about the news now. So first of all, Street Speed 717 has jumped his 2020 Ford Raptor. Yeah, he's jumped his Ford Raptor in a video recently. And a lot of people were upset that he did that, especially because it's going to be a giveaway truck, even though I mean, it will be, honestly. Depending if he doesn't get his round. If he gets his round TRX and he has his Ford Raptor still, that would be awesome. And yeah, he jumped it, and apparently, but then again, it was fine. I mean, if you don't like Raptors jumping, you aren't a cop, a vehicle person.
Contact Tokyo Center on 124.5.
But let's do that now.
Going to 124.5 JA0930. Tokyo Center Dair Juliet Alpha 0930 is at flight level 205, climbing flight level 260.
We're at 100, yeah, we're at 100, yeah.
Delta Juliet Alpha 0930 Tokyo Center, continue to Hotel Papa Echo as planned.
Okay, back to the news. So like I said, Street Speed just jumped his Ford Raptor, as well as did some off-roading footage with that truck. And it was actually very awesome. For that, he was able to jump that truck. But he was able, the truck was fine. So if you don't like Raptors jumpy, you're not a car person, you're not an automotive enthusiast. Because Raptors are off-roading vehicles, and you do see them jump all the time, and they are fine. So and also too, he did a video earlier than that revealing that he's giving away the C60R1, and well, he also revealed that he's getting a new Lamborghini. In case you don't know, he had a 2007 Lamborghini Gallardo that he gave away, which he shouldn't have, because he absolutely loved that car. Mainly because of that, because he loved that car, which he should not have gave away that car. But he is currently on the market for a big Lamborghini. So like you have the Gallardo, that's the baby Lambo. I think he's going to get an Aventador this time. Because, I mean, an Aventador S, potentially, or just a regular Aventador, not too sure. But apparently this one will never be a giveaway car. It'll probably be one of his old man 717 fleet, as he says, because he's got the C2 Corvette, the C70R1. Potentially the latest C8, whenever that comes, the most powerful C8 model, whenever that comes out. Like, yeah, he's going to have like an old man 717 collection, because the C7 he's not planning to sell. Ever. Okay, just ignore that. It's alright.
Oral warning, okay.
Cool. Just ignore that. That happens. We've got about 1,000 feet to go. Very, very windy. 63 knots now. Down the southwest. But yeah, see, so I think he's either getting an Aventador or a Murcielago. I've got a feeling he's getting an Aventador though. That means he'll be able to, and I want him, so if he does get one, I want him to get that exhaust that Savage Garage has. That's the best sounding Aventador I've ever heard. Unless he wants to spit flames that he gets the one that the Strandman has. The FI exhaust. Which sounds good too. But anyway, I don't know if we need to climb any further. We're almost out of the clouds too, which is good.
JA0930, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Sure thing. We'll do that. And yeah, anyway.
Climb and maintain flight level 310 JA0930.
Yeah, right. Not 311, 310. Alright. We're climbing very far high once again. Pretty good is how well this aircraft climbs, that's for sure. But yeah. So yeah, he's getting a Lamborghini Aventador. I hope he does straight pipe it and make it an absolute beast. And apparently he's actually going to have Fab Speed once again with the Lamborghini Urus that he bought for his girlfriend. And actually getting stuff done to it, which is very cool. So that's straight speed news. Next up, Strandman has wrapped his Bugatti or whatever way you say it, Veyron. It is now purple with like white accents. It looks quite nice. I was expecting it to be like full purple, and I thought that's not going to look as good. But no, he's got some white accents going on it, which looks absolutely sweet. I really like it. And he's planning to wrap his two other Aventadors different colours, potentially. So he's going to be wrapping his two Aventadors. Maybe he's going to re-wrap the Gallardo purple, because obviously it is his 2006 Lamborghini Gallardo 6-speed manual. And he might be wrapping it, that's getting twin turboed right now. Wow, that's a very quick climb. Yeah, very cool indeed that he's wrapping his Gallardo, potentially wrapping his Gallardo purple once again. Which is very cool. I hope he does that, especially because the Gallardo looks great in purple.
Traffic is 6 o'clock, 3 miles at flight
that's
level
not for me, it's
360
Korean Air.
generic. Report them inside.
But yeah. So that's very cool. Yeah, Clayton smashed it out of the park. And yeah.
FedEx 1A traffic is 1 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level
Obviously
400 generic.
FedEx will be there.
Report them inside.
It's still delivering. I'm surprised it's still delivering after what's been going on around the world. Right, looks like we are actually at cruising altitude now.
Korean Air 38 traffic inside.
Korean Air. That's what I meant to say. What's that thing blinking at me? Differential
FedEx
PSI.
18 have the traffic.
Okay. Right, we're at cruising altitude now-ish. Why are we still climbing? Hopefully it just adjusts. It's adjusting itself, that's alright. We're about 60 feet above altitude. Right, why we're 29011? It's 29002 we should be in. There we go. Anyway, back to, yeah, so yeah, he wrapped his Bugatti Veyron. And, yeah, so very, very cool indeed that he's actually, wrapped his car. I think it doesn't sound like we're not going to climb any further. So just making sure how long we'll wait till the next one. Well, minus 46 degrees Celsius. Or minus 27 Celsius outside. Okay, the airframe de-icer light has just gone out. I don't know what that means. But yeah. So, we've got HMP, then we've got Pansy, then we're out of the island. Hang on a second. And then we go to Tommy, then we'll be landing at the airport. So very, very, very short flight indeed, in terms of stuff like that. So, yeah, we'll just keep flying. All the way to feet, hopefully we can... okay, well, that next one we should be at 17,000 feet, apparently. Right. Since we're at cruising altitude, I'm going to quickly... yeah, 1 second. I'm just going to quickly unplug... You'll hear some Windows noises in a minute, probably. Because I'm going to quickly plug in my Xbox One controller for the thing. So I'm going to unplug my Logitech G930.
Korean Air 38, contact Tokyo Center
So,
on
1 second.
118.9er.
There we go, you heard that one. Then you'll hear this one in a second. Because I'm going to take a screenshot. Everyone's very cloudy.
118.9er for Korean Air 38.
Yeah, let's quickly see what happens. Here, so if I go here. There you go. Controller is on. So let's go to, I believe, I've forgotten. Is it insert? Yeah, it's insert. Might put it where something like that maybe. Probably somewhere like here. So let's go quickly take a screenshot. So what I'm going to quickly do is take off all the stuff I don't need. Such as the routes and waypoints, for example. So let's go ahead and go back. And take off this, this here. And then we can put the waypoints back on. That's how easy it is. So go make sure I am recording. I am recording. Yeah, good. Because if I wasn't recording, I'd be not happy. We're already 30 minutes in the video too, which is crazy to think about. But hey, that's how long flights. That's how long flights are. All right, there we go. We're back on the flight again. 200 knots. We're doing 330 knots true airspeed, which is about the cruising altitude for A. Just make sure ATC didn't talk to me. No, the ATC hasn't spoken to me yet. That's fine. But yeah, so that's Strandbad news, and I believe that's all the news I'm going to cover. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I'm going to cover. I mean, yeah. Actually, no, I'll cover one more thing, and that is to... Actually, no, I'll cover the daily driven exotics. Damon has bought his daughter a Lamborghini Gallardo LP560, which is a very, very, very special gift indeed. That to the daughter. Congratulations. I almost ended up in tears watching that video because that was such... That says that he's actually a really good father to making his daughter do that, especially if his daughter is working for daily driven exotics. That's why they bought. Otherwise, I don't think she would buy that. There's a plane right to the left of us. I don't know who it is. I can't see it. Obviously, I won't be able to see it. But if you are flying in Japan and you're flying past, flying right there at 5:48 UTC, g'day. But if that's just an AI, I think it's an AI anyway. Right, we're almost at the next waypoint. Excuse me. So let's have a look at the data here. So we are estimated time on route says 6 minutes on the next leg, and we're flying from HPE to Pansy now. So we're almost out of the country. We're not out of the country. We're almost out of the island. But yeah, 35 nautical miles to go. for the next leg. Won't take long anyway. They underestimate Azobo or Microsoft, whoever does this, Azobo underestimates the power of a TBM 930. It might be less than an hour, not an hour and a half. I'm not too sure. Depending how the winds are, it is. Yeah, we're almost level at flight level 310. Actually, you know what? Flying there now doesn't look like it's actually unstable, like diagonal, but it's actually swaying a little bit. You know, like that sort of thing. But yeah. So yeah, that's the news. I reckon. Yeah. So yeah, you get there. So the Gallardo's get obviously being modified, and then it's his daughter's supercar, which is definitely very special. To say that she actually gets her own supercar, and she actually bought it from her father bought it for her. Okay, well that's a very special thing to go. Very special thing to do. Especially the fact that his daughter is working for him as like a second job or third job or something like that. Apparently, because obviously they need a lot of money. And they've also done a video on how much money it costs to repair. It's like $3,000 or something like that, which is not bad. I mean, I was expecting a lot more than that because it's a supercar. Obviously, it's like $100,000 car. I mean, that's the thing. Lamborghini Gallardos are so cheap. I think if I was to get my first supercar, it'd be a first-gen Gallardo, gated 6-speed manual, and all that good stuff. And put like a 5-speed exhaust on it. Put a Superleggero wing. Potentially wrap the roof black or something like that. Make it like black two-tone or something like that. Something like that. I'd love to own a Gallardo one day. Gallardo and an Aventador. That would be my dream supercar collection. Gallardo and Aventador. And potentially a Koenigsegg Agera, which I'm probably never ever going to afford. But I feel like if I work very hard, I'd get a Lamborghini Aventador in a few years' time. I mean, probably not soonish, but I want to get it before I turn 50. That'd be awesome if I get a Lamborghini, be one of the youngest Lamborghini owners here in Australia in general. And I'll get an Aventador. It'd be an Aventador S, not an Aventador standard. Like, my dream Lamborghini is a Viola Parsife Lamborghini Aventador S. Not an SV, not an SVJ, nothing crazy, just an S. Mainly because the S, to me, is a better daily driver. Even though you wouldn't daily drive a Lamborghini, you'd have another car instead. You'd probably have a Toyota Camry for your daily driver, or your Mercedes AMG as a daily driver, and then have a Lamborghini as like your weekend car. Even though I would drive it most days if I'm lucky, even though it's roads in Australia absolutely crap. Oh, geez, very bumpy. Especially have your seatbelts on. But, because DD call themselves the Lamborghini Ambassadors because they have, what, 2 Hurricanes. They've got a rear-wheel drive Evo and a regular Hurricane, 610, 2016 model, I believe. And I believe they're looking to get the STO as well. That's 3 V10 Lamb, no, and the Squadron Corso. They've got 5 V10 Lamborghinis and 1 V12. They've got 6 Lambos. Whilst Stradman's got 3. They've got 2 V12s and a V10. And potentially he might get the Hurricane STO, maybe. Or get the Hurricane STO or the... I hope he gets the Hurricane STO. That'd be pretty cool if he gets that. But then again, he's already got the Gallardo. Maybe it'd be cool if he has like the second gen, and then he gets in a Murcielago. Then he's got the previous gen V12 with the last. I don't know what it's called, like Giratani V12 or something like that. I don't know. The last V12 made by Lamborghini before it went to the Aventador's V12. Because in case you don't know, the Murcielago V12 and the Aventador V12 is completely different. Whilst the Murcielago V12 was a built-out Mura engine. But it'd be pretty cool if he gets like an LP670 or an LP640 alongside the Aventador. But yeah. But who knows? He might do that, he might not, depending how much money he's got. Because obviously he bought the Veyron, which is his most expensive purchase yet. Because people go, oh, he's expensive. So, well, if he can just barely afford $1 million, sure, he could be rich, but it's financing the car too, I believe. And yeah. And yeah. And also too, one more news story. Berlacher has done a video after a while, and he's done a video on his finances, like how much money he's earned on YouTube in terms of in terms of how much money he earns on YouTube, which he's earned about, say, he earned like $400 first year, then he earned $20,000 last year, which is crazy, and this year he's earned more than that. He's earned like $30,000. It's absolutely insane, and he's still, and the year hasn't ended yet, so he might earn about 40 grand this year from YouTube, which is not bad. I mean, that's considering the fact that it's the, okay, so we're 94,000. We're not 94,000, 94 nautical miles from Larch. So we're about to exit the island, as you can see on my little, my screen here, with all this screen here, the PFD. So we have the PFD, and then in the middle is the MFD. The multifunction display. This is the primary flight. No, I don't know. What does MFD stand for? I think, is it that multifunction display? And then we have primary flight display and multifunction display? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. If you know what that stands for, let me know down in the comments below. I think it's multifunction display also. We have primary flight display, which is that one, the ones in front of us. So we are 89, less than 90 miles away. So this is going to be the longest leg. So that's going to take us, about 15 minutes apparently. It's very bumpy, very, very bumpy. But no. So we'll be flying to Kushiro next Friday in the same plane. So stay tuned for that. If you're sick of the same plane, it'll be next week will be the last leg. And we'll be flying from Chitose to Kushiro. And then we're taking the airline and flying down to the bottom of Japan to complete the leg. I'll probably take a 787 or an A321. We've already flown the A321, but I want to fly each aircraft at least once. And yeah, I need to make sure there's no new aircraft out as well, because if there is, we'll be flying that somewhere else. Okay, very bumpy, because I think we're getting new airlines soon, because it's like this new freeware pack on trying to figure out. Hey, let's not play that right now. Let's go quickly check. But yeah. Let's find out. November 19th developer update. EAA is part of the thing now. Let's find out. There is a new aircraft. Alright, I'll be flying that next week. We're flying a brand new aircraft from Coronado. We'll be flying that around the States potentially, because there's not many flights going on here in Australia. But yeah. So we'll be flying a new aircraft from Coronado next week. Sick. There's over 150 products releasing in the next coming weeks. That's incredible for Microsoft Flight Simulator. There is also a brand new World Update coming out next week too. World Update 2, North America. So we'll be probably doing some flights around North America on Tuesday. On Friday, after we've done Japan, we'll do North America, because we haven't finished Japan yet. So we'll be definitely doing North America. So what is new? I can mention about that instead. Update 6 is now available. Let's have a talk about what's new. So starting with navigation. So we have NavBlue data has been updated. Navigation data is now dynamically set in the avionics. Cool. ATC. ATC window should now list the entire name of approaches. ATC should respond to requests for changing an approach to the airport. We've had that issue before. Users should now have the option to request an IFR clearance in the air, even if they have a flight plan entered or loaded into GPS. ATC should now respond to requests for changing runways while near or on approach to an airport. Fly-by-wire bank oscillation has been... So in terms of planes, fly-by-wire bank oscillation has been fixed for the A320neo. The overpowered engine of the Boeing 787-10 has been reduced. Fixed broken planes instruments when switching to veterans via the officers menu. Fixed the cockpit interaction set will were getting mixed up or not working on third-party airplanes. That's including like the Carolina planes we've flown and stuff like that. All liveries should now be accessible in game and properly loaded. In terms of weather, lighting should no longer be triggered in clear skies. Because we've found that issue before. Input. The sensitivity curve methodology has been adapted for the different inputs and miscellaneous new temporal anti-aliasing TAA, along with new sharpening filter using AMD Fidelity CAS, and that's what's new with 1.10.11.0.
Traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 340 generic. Report them inside.
Yeah, so we can see the IBX48.
IBX48 traffic is 9 o'clock, 3 miles at flight level 305 Dr. TBM 9. Report
Okay,
them
that's
inside.
before you start. I believe it's IBEX. Yeah, it's IBEX.
JA0930 have the generic in sight.
Yeah, so cool. So that is a brief look at what patch 1.10. So yeah, it's a couple of bugs that
IBX48
fix.
have the Dr. TBM 9 in sight.
Yeah, but cool. Anyway. So let's see how we go. Cool. Anyway, so let's keep flying. We're out of the island now, and we're on our way to the next island, which is about 50 nautical miles away, which is not a very long flight. I mean, we'll be at the next island in 8 minutes, apparently, if all goes to what plan. So we're out of the island where Matsushima was. Or was it Tsushima? Matsushima, yeah. Matsushima, sure. 70 knots winds on the southwest. Again, some stronger winds whilst we're flying over the ocean. It's just my daughter. Oh, god damn. And yeah. So, excuse me, yeah. I only just got up like an hour ago. But so it's good to see that is the case that now here in South Australia the lockdown is ending tomorrow. So it's only, what, 2 days? But it's because someone lied to the contact tracing team. And we were put in lockdown because of that, and that was not on, so we were out of lockdown. The world is back, except I'm still working from home, which I'm scratching my head figuring out, going, why on earth am I working from home when it's safe to go back, because we've been lied to. But I don't know. But we'll see. But I think for the rest of the year I'm working from home, which, I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind working from home, and you shouldn't either. Unless I absolutely need something from class and my computer's too slow for it. If it's too slow for it, I'll just go. No. I'll go there, but I won't need to go back. For the rest of the year, which is fine. I don't mind. But I'm just thinking about what, because it's only, what, 2 weeks that I've got left of my course, and then I'm finished. Potentially. Yeah. So we're on our way to the next, 40 miles to go, yeah. Anyway, that's my thing over. And yeah. But yeah, really, legit, this lockdown did not affect me at all. One bit. Because I'm usually home on the weekends anyway, so yeah, it just didn't affect me one bit. Anyway. Let's go push my throttle a little bit faster because we only go 328 knots. Let's see if we can go a little bit faster. But yeah, we're almost at the end. We're almost at the end anyway. I'm surprised how quick that flight was, even though it was like an hour and a half. I mean it's almost an hour anyway, so we should be landing about half an hour ish. If only the wind was north facing, the winds would be faster, yeah. Yeah, so we'll see how we go. $390 knots ground speed. That's not too bad. Yeah, 390 knots ground speed. 391 knots. I wonder if we can go 400 knots. I don't think we can. Yeah, we're almost there. 391 knots, but I'm happy that we can go back to regular life and I can go. Yeah, we can go back to whatever it was on Monday, which is good. But because they were lied to and yeah, obviously I'm just hoping that person gets thrown in. Nah, it should be thrown in jail for that. Probably get a huge fine for lying to the COVID team, causing the mishap that's happened here in South Australia. But yeah, so if you, on behalf of South Australia, if you're watching this video, that's for you, mate. Thanks for putting us into lockdown. But yeah, what's that for us? Was that Alpha Wings? Alpha Week. But yeah. That's from all of us in South Australia. Big middle finger to you. Causing millions, no, hundreds of thousands of people not being able to go to work or school. That's pathetic. But anyway, but like I said, it does not affect me in any way. But I still have to work from home if I can't. But let's get our descending now anyway. So let's go for it. So 24,000 feet we're going. Let's go ahead and start descending.
Descend and maintain flight level 240 JA0930.
But yeah, so that's a shame that had to happen much because the person got lied to, but my class affects it still a little bit. Which I don't get how, but I wouldn't mind going back, but it's alright. Alright, let's get our descending done. We're almost at destination airport. We're 20 miles away from the next waypoint, which we should be at 19,000 feet. But
contact Tokyo Center on 132.6.
Okay, let's contact them now. Hopefully it's not like the time when we couldn't land because I stuffed up my radio controls.
Tokyo Center Dair Juliet Alpha 0930 is out of flight level 305 for flight level 240.
Okay, let's go turn down the talk a little bit.
Dair Juliet Alpha 0930.
I literally got losing like 50% of throttle. Okay, cool. Continue that as planned. We're not doing too badly. Yeah, we have a little bit of a diagonal flight. I mean, that's something they should fix up next patch. But yeah, we will be flying in North America after we've finished the flights in Japan. Because we've still got a little bit more flights to do in Japan. Like we've got, I think, one or two more, I'm not too sure. And we'll be flying the 787. I think we'll be flying the 787. No, we'll be flying the 787 in 2 weeks' time. So we got the one flight there, then we're going to do the flight all the way back down south. So I need to make sure I've actually flown everywhere before we do fly down there. Because we've got the next world update, which is update 2 North America. So stay tuned for that. I don't know how many airports we have to fly to. I mean, if it's interstate stuff, we'll be flying mostly jets. So A320s, 787s, 747s. We'll be flying around North America to check out the world update to see what that has to bring to TCC. And yeah, 4,000 feet to go. But very nice flight indeed. This aircraft has been phenomenal. I mean, I believe the TBM, I think, is the best turboprop aircraft you can fly in the game. I believe it comes in the standard game too, which is amazing. But yeah, kind of, sort of, yeah, Okay. But that's, you know, next week we're not flying to Kushiro next week. Next week we're flying to Seminole. After Center. The new aircraft is a PA-44 Seminole. We'll be flying that next week from Coronado. So stay tuned for that. We'll be flying that probably in North America then. Next week we'll be checking out the world update for the first time, I reckon, in that aircraft. But we won't be flying a very, very, very long flight. We'll be only flying a very short one. Okay, we're almost at the target flight thing, even though it says on there we should be at 19,600 feet. Right, we're turning left onto the next one, which is Toby from Larch, which is another 20 miles away. We're 20 nautical miles, which I don't know what that would be in regular miles. Oh, we got our
Alpha Wing 67, you are 69er.
Nice.
Descend and maintain 5,000.
Okay, we got our GPS feed.
Runway 19er right approach via
Oh.
Charlie Hotel Echo transition.
That's not me.
Clear to Charlie Hotel Echo.
That wasn't me. I'm dumb.
30, you are 77
Can I change that?
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 18 left approach.
Okay, let's see if I can change the fee.
JA0930 descend and
6,000 feet now. Alright, we're almost ready to land. Let's see if I can pick another one.
Descend and maintain 2,100 feet.
Hang on. Select another approach. Can we have...
Please stand by JA0930.
Okay, we can do ILS.
Roger.
So we'll land... What it's telling us to go... Visual 18 left.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect VORD on the runway 19er right approach via Charlie Hotel Echo.
Can we do something on the same runway? Or should we do 1-way 19 left? I think we're gonna go do run 19 left ILS because I want to fly a GPS approach. I said stand by. I haven't picked my damn thing yet. Yeah, that fine. Shut up, mate. I'm trying to think.
Descend and maintain 2,000.
I said stand by. You're telling me to descend, mate. I want to select ILS. I guess we can do 19 right. And then I want to land at 19 right.
JA0930 would like ILS Yankee runway 19er right approach vectors to final landing runway 19er right.
Let's see if they respond to me now. Yep, they will.
JA0930, you are 67 miles.
Alright, 3,000 feet we're descending to.
Maintain 3,000 feet.
It works this time.
Yankee runway 19er right approach.
Yep, we're going to take ILS break Yankee to 19 right. Let's
Descend
acknowledge.
and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS Yankee runway 19er right approach JA0930.
Let's go all the way down to 3,000 feet, and then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and select the do we have a particular transition? No, we have. They said expect. Wait. Oh no, I thought it said vectors. So no, we're expecting vectors soon. Once we get down to 3,000 feet, so we go down to 3,000 feet, and we go to ILS Yankee. So that's how it works now. So we've got like a whole bunch of approaches there. So it's actually a lot of more approaches than I was thinking there would be, which is good. Good to see that work. So down to 3,000 feet, but well, our talks are looking fine, so now we just keep descending. Down back to towards almost ground level. So I don't know when it's going to tell us ILS Yankee vectors, but when I go here, obviously you go, hang on, PFD or PFD, yeah. Then you can go. No, not PFD, MFD. That could go procedures. Approach. Hang on. Okay, interesting. It's not letting me choose it. Oh, RJST, here we go, MFD. No, that's not where we look. Wait, what? Hang on. Back. Approach. So go to show me a list of approaches yet. Here we go. RJCC, and we are going to do not Vord me. We're doing ILS 19 right. Is it 19 right we're landing or 19 left? Because we're going to be doing that instead. Come on. Show me the ADC, will we? Yeah, ILS Yankee 19 right. And landing on 119 right. Don't want you to scroll out, stupid thing. Sorry, but come on, don't lag. Seriously? Sorry for the lag once again, but it's just really laggy. Not whiskey. We want ILS 19 right Yankee. Alright, we'll leave that there for now. There's no transition, but actually no, I think we'll just go ahead and load it, activate it now. There we go, so we've got our ILS done. Now it's going to take us to 180 whilst we're also descending as well. No, it's alright. Well, I think it is anyway. I might be following this pink line here. We'll see. So we're going to start going ahead and following the approach to ILS Yankee to 119 right. Yeah, it's going to do a quick U-turn. Well, not quick, but quick enough. And we can get ready to descend into runway 19 right at New Chitose. And then we're going for New Chitose to Kushiro in 2 weeks' time because I'm going to be flying the new Piper Seminar PA-44.
Alpha Wing 67, contact Chitose approach on 124.7.
And yeah, and we'll go from there. Very, oh crap, we calibrate that now. 2956 we're up to. I think that's the lowest that we've had, 2956 pressure. Not out there. 2956 Q&A, whatever it is, yeah, I think it's pressure, I'm not too sure. Not sure. So it's doing a huge turnaround going to from user to hacks. Or Nax. Like Nick Nax. I haven't heard that saying in a while, Nick Nax. But yeah, we're just still descending. Okay, so we'll go to Nax now, and once we go to Nax, we'll turn around. But we're still descending into the runway from here. Here we go. Lining up now. Next is down there, I'm guessing. Nothing. Oh, no, it's not. But yeah, we're almost at the end of the flight already, so just waiting for everything to happen. taking very wide turns. It's like we're flying around in circles. But we're not, I don't think. I think it's actually getting itself lined up. Hopefully it's not. We'll just wait and see. We'll just wait and see. Is my microphone working too? Yeah, you can hear me. Yeah. Alright, let's wait for it to turn all the way around again, so we can start flying down to the runway. Okay, still turning around. And yeah, so yeah, like I said, we're doing ILS Yankee 19 right. If we just skipped ahead, we're about to do the landing at 19 right. I'm just waiting for the aircraft to do its thing, because I've got it set onto autopilot, obviously, because that's what people do, is they let the plane fly the approach by itself. And then it's usually the takeoff and landing autopilot doesn't do anything. Obviously, for the approach, it's good for lining up. Alright, we're almost there. Let's see if it lines up perfectly.
Skymark 717, you are 62 miles south. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect 4DM runway 19
So
right
they're doing
approach
VOR,
by Charlie
but
Hotel
I'm doing
Echo transition.
ILS.
Cleared to Charlie Hotel Echo.
Okay, are we turning back in now? Come on, turn. Turn. Oh no. What's that?
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect VOR DME runway 19 right approach via Charlie Hotel Echo transition. Cleared to Charlie
I've had
Hotel
street
Echo,
speed
Skymark
plane.
717.
Anyway, I'm gonna put my feet up whilst we watch the aircraft decide what it wants to do. Hopefully it actually lines itself up. Come on, mate, turn right. Is it going to turn right? Yeah, it is. We're turning right now. We're turning into the pink line now, which is good. Ready to light ourselves up for a VOR, no, for an ILS landing, which is what I wanted to do. Now that that's fixed, I can actually now do ILS because I suck at visual, especially in the weather now. We can do an ILS landing. Shout out to Jerry Sull, number 3942. Shout out to you, sir. Good to see more flight simmers out and about today. Anyway, we're just about to surpass 10,000 feet. Yeah, come on, keep turning in. That's it. We're almost there. We just missed the whole turning. 9,000, yeah, we're in the 4 digits now, so we're almost ready to go ahead and touch ground and land at the airport, hopefully. We'll see how we go. So we'll fly the ILS to Nax. Sorry if you can hear the screaming. My kids, not my kids. I'm only 20. I don't have kids. My neighbours' kids are being a bit loud, as they always are, because they're very young. So fair enough. So I could actually theoretically speed up to 250, because we're actually under 10,000 feet now. So let's do that now. We can hear the propeller spinning a little bit there. So I'll speed up to 250 knots, because that's the limit for under 10,000 feet is 250 knots. I'm not sure if that's everywhere, but I know for a fact that's in the US. You can't fly. But yeah, we'll see. I'm sorry if you can hear that beeping because the washing machine's going on, but I don't really care about that. But yeah, obviously we can't see a thing. We're almost there. Almost at 3,000 feet. And I don't know what's going to happen next. I just don't. So we have a flight, a 46-mile flight left to Nax. Geez, it's a long flight. It's a long waypoint. We'll be there in 10 minutes. So make sure you fasten your seatbelts because we are 10 minutes in from potentially landing at New Chitose Airport. Thank you for flying TAF Airlines, flight number 0930, as that's the number that the actual the date that the New World Update for Japan has came out. And hope you enjoy your explore your destination, or enjoy as we take a quick 2-week hiatus to fly to Kushiro. So fasten your seatbelt, adjust your seats to the upright position, and hold on. Anyway, yeah. The time is now 6:22 UTC time. I believe it's now 2 something in the US. And I think it's like, no, 3 PM. And yeah, cool. We've done our flight. So make sure you stay seated while the plane is taxiing, just in case we can take off again. All that's good stuff, because we did a crash like terrible landing or something like that. I don't think we do have to. But yeah, we'll see how we go. But yeah, 5,000 feet. It's just to make sure that's calibrated to it. There we go, 2954. Yeah, you can see the de-icing working. It's pretty cool.
JA0930 traffic is 8 o'clock, 4 miles at 8,000 feet generic. Report them in sight.
So 8 o'clock is this way.
Dimark 717 traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles at 4,500 feet to TBM 9. Report them in sight.
Okay, I see it. Cool. Coming inside.
JA0930 have the traffic.
Okay, 1,000 feet to go.
717 has the Donho TBM 9 in sight.
Okay, we're almost down to 3,000 feet, and we've still got about 35 miles to go. Okay, 7 minutes to go until we continue on with the approach. Excuse me. Excessive airspeed. Let's slow down a little bit. All right, we've made it to.
930 contact Chitose approach on 124.7.
All right, what contact name?
Going to 124.7 JA0930.
Alright, let's contact Chitose approach.
Chitose approach Dair Juliet Alpha 0930 3,200 feet. Dair Juliet Alpha 0930 Chitose approach, continue as planned.
Okay, cool. I believe the approach is going to go, I see. Alright, we're coming into some frequencies now. By the looks of things, or whatever these red line or yellow lines are. I've got a lot to learn about what's on the MFD, like what these yellow lines mean. But yeah, we flew very well. This plane flew very well, I should say. But we did too. But yeah, anyway, 29 miles to go, 7 minutes and something seconds. I need to speed up a little bit more because we're only going 200 knots. Yeah, you can hear, because I've got on headphone simulation because it's so loud. Otherwise it's going to be very loud. Like in the settings of the feed, I was just going to quickly increase the speed to 250. To see if we can get some tyre knocked up. So we can land as soon as possible. But yeah, we're almost there. We're doing ground speed of 265 knots. To say it's going to take about 5 minutes now, so there we go. It's because we need a bit more grunt. because, you know, this plane's fast and all. We'll see what happens. Excuse me. But once we land and taxi to the gate, it would be it would be a pretty decent sized flight, honestly. I could have done the hour and 50-minute flight, but no, I decided to do this one instead. So we're flying onto the island now. As you can see, we are actually nearly there. I like that sort of screen. It's so cool. We're almost there. We should be turbulent in a couple of in about a mile or so. Yeah, probably about a mile or two. And we are 20 miles away from the next point. And there we go. We are actually we're actually flying over the land now that we are going to. We're flying over the land. As we fly very turbulently into land. Look how turbulent. Look how. Sorry if you get if you get motion sickness or whatever it is. I don't know if it's motion sickness or I don't know what else. We have to descend a little bit. I don't know why we're climbing. We're at 17 miles. Sorry if you get I don't know what it's called. Yeah, motion sickness or something like that. Which, if you're watching this and you do have I suggest you close your eyes for a little bit because it's very, 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 very bumpy. That's why. As we are in the last 15 nautical miles until we are at the next waypoint, which, I mean, if I go to here, if I go to the approach, we've got one more after that, and then we start descending.
Chitose approach Alpha Wing 777 is at 5,800 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Yeah, cool.
Alpha Wing 777 Chitose approach. Continue to Charlie Hotel Echo as planned. Altimeter 29.51.
What is Twitter fleets?
Hello and welcome to my first update.
Sorry, don't just ignore that. That's Black Panther, by the way, who's now bought a PS5 digital edition too, by the way. Yeah, let's see how we go. Yeah. But yeah, also too, Dr. Muro has actually bought, actually just one more news story I'm going to talk about. Dr. Muro has bought a 2020 Land Rover Defender, a brand new Defender. And he's got the 5-door one in the green. He buys it like a launch spec. Like, yeah, and he bought that last week. Which is very, very awesome indeed. Anyway, how long are we now? We are only 6 miles left until we're at the next waypoint. And then we can start preparing ourselves to land at the airport. But yeah. So yeah, congratulations to Dr. Muro. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and see. So I'm just gonna. We're about 3 miles away, so hopefully you did enjoy. Sorry, I was just running something on Twitter. Do apologise. I'm not talking that much because well, we're not that far from landing.
Alpha Wing 777, please expedite.
Did I get
climb
called
10,000 feet.
for anything? No, I didn't get called for anything. Alright. Right now, 2949. Holy crap! What's with the freaking low? So once we get to next, then we can start aiming towards runway 190. And then we'll start landing at the airport. Hopefully we don't have the issue of diagonal flying. I don't think we will.
Chitose departure Air Sankor 603
Air
is
Sankor.
climbing through 800 feet for 9,000
So
feet.
cool that we can have like live traffic in this game. That's probably the best bit of it, except for like the scenery and stuff, is that you have live traffic, so you don't have to. But then again, if you know my videos, I actually like flying realistic flights in Flight Simulator.
Alpha Wing 777.
Obviously, this is no realistic flight. You wouldn't be flying a TBM in Japan, but yeah, I absolutely love flying realistic flights, like mimicking them in a way. Okay, so we're turning on to the next waypoint, which is like 3 miles away.
1,600 feet. Alpha
3
Wing
miles away, yeah.
777.
Anyway, we'll go ahead and get towards the destination. So if I have been, what time is it now in terms of my time? It's 5:10 currently when I'm recording this. The video is due at 6:30. I don't think it's going to be at 6:30, so I do apologise because my internet's not that fast. I also still have to do the thumbnail and stuff like that. Alright, we're turning on to the next waypoint. Turning on to next now, which is this very cool bending thing. It's actually following the bend really well too. Yeah, usually when it's a bend I usually just no. But it's flying pretty well though. Across the bend. Like look at that. And look at this town. So if you live in this town and you see a house in English, let me know down in the comments below. I will be deleting comments that are not in English. Because unless I can translate them and it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense I will be deleting that comment, so be warned. Because this isn't an English speaking channel. I was born and raised speaking English. I do know a little Japanese, but I don't know every single character. So please do speak in English in the comments down below, otherwise your comment will be deleted and you'll be blocked for commenting. But we're almost there. Just very slightly but surely we'll be there. We're about 40 seconds away from the next waypoint. Or 3.4 nautical miles. Why are we 4 nautical miles now? I'm not too sure. But yeah, we're just going to go past it and then we'll go in and then we'll start aiming towards runway 19, so we'll be about roughly just between south and southeast. Oh, no, south and southwest, excuse me.
JA0930, you are 18 miles northwest of New Chitose. Maintain present heading and altitude.
Alright, we're reverse
Contact
air.
Chitose Tower on 118.8.
Alright, we're going to told that we can get ready to land, so let's go. Well, we're not. Well, yeah. Well,
Maintain present heading and altitude.
yeah.
Tower on 118.8 JA0930.
Right, let's go ahead and contact the tower, yeah.
Chitose Tower Dayer Juliet Alpha 0930 18 miles north inbound ILS Yankee runway 19 right approach.
Go, we're only here. We're 18 miles away.
Dayer Juliet Alpha 0930
So 2949, wind 18, perfect wind for landing actually.
Right approach.
That's why I'm lucky with.
That's
fine with
wind 186 at 1 tree.
Okay, cool.
Cleared ILS Yankee runway 19 right approach.
So we got
Dayer
landing
930.
clear, ILS clearance. So now we're just waiting to wait for landing clearance. And hopefully they understand that we're landing at what? Actually, no, the previous sub towers would have told them, okay, oh no, they're landing at 19, right.
Chitose Tower Alpha Wing 7774 miles northeast inbound for DME runway 19.
Oh, wait, that's close. So we'll watch it now.
717 turn next taxiway.
Skymark's landed too, so the 717 plane has
Alpha
landed.
Wing 777 Chitose Tower. Cleared for DME runway 19 right approach. Altimeter 29.49 wind 186 at 1 tree.
I bet that's that plane, bet that's landing. It's a very busy airport here in New Chitose. I thought it was actually just some random regional, not regional one. So now we go from next to white.
Cleared VOR, DME runway 19 right approach, Alpha Wing 777.
So we're getting lined up with our.
Skymark 717 turn next taxiway.
Yeah, hurry up, Skymark, because there's some people have to land.
Alpha Wing 777 cleared to land runway 19 right. Follow the generic on the runway.
Okay, generic Alpha Wing 77.
186 at 1 tree.
Alpha 777's landing now. So I think it will be just behind
Alpha
them.
Wing 1114
This was-
contact Chitose departure on 124.7.
So let's go ahead and get turned.
Cleared to land runway 19 right, Alpha Wing 777.
Yeah, a lot of people landing on. Yeah, let's see where we go. So now we're lining up with the runway now. I think I can see the runway.
Skymark 717 turn next
I think that's the
taxiway.
airport in our viewpoint there. So I'm going to start lowering the flaps. Start lowering the flaps, start descending, turn on the approach.
Going to 124.7 Alpha Wing 1114.
Turn on the approach thing, because we're about to come into an approach. And we'll start descending. I won't put the gears down until we get told, oh, we can land, clear to land. Okay.
Skymark 717 turn next
I can see the
taxiway.
approach vectors there. I wonder if we clear to land now. That's if we see them now. Landing gear is coming down. Are we clear to land?
Skymark 717 contact ground on 121.905.
Right, let's go ahead and start preparing to land, I guess. Wait, we haven't got landing clearance though. Why are we landing? Oh crap. Wee. Alright.
Going to 121.905, Skymark 717.
Yeah, are we gonna get landing clearance now? So I can see the runway there. You can see it. Right. We're about to land under runway 19, right. Hopefully we get clearance to land. Come on. Okay, that means something. I mean, that means we're actually in the approach vectors now. And we're gonna...
Alpha Wing 777 contact
Okay,
ground
can we
on
get clearance,
121.6.
please? Come on. Let's go on one stage of flaps now. Now, yeah, we've got landing. We've got flaps maximum now. Yep, flaps full. Flaps landing flaps are on. Landing lights are on as well, I believe. I think I left them on. Yeah, landing lights are on. Landing lights are on. All right, there we go. We're at a good speed of 95 knots. Let's stay around about 95 for our descent. Hopefully we get clearance to land before we get there. I think we will. Oh, a little bit too fast. Slow down a little bit. But we're almost there. Make sure we're staying on between 85 and 95 knots. Come on, clear us the land. So shout out to, there's another person there, another bloke there, or lady. That is that Henry's son or Harry's son? No, Jerry's son. Jerry's son, shout out to you. I believe I've shouted you out before. I don't know where you're flying to, but I don't know. Anyway. We still haven't got clearance to land yet. Come on. But we're doing the approach very well. This is doing the approach very well. That's why we're doing ILS. It's because I can get the plane to descend itself. Pretty much, except I'm managing the speed myself. As ANA 68, All Nippon Airways, believe that is, and I don't know what the other one is. Japan Airlines there. I had a Japan Airlines aircraft hiding somewhere that I got ages ago. We're 5 miles away. We should be clear to land now.
JA0930,
there we go.
to land runway 19 right. Wind 186 at 1 tree.
Thank you very much. I'll start landing now.
Cleared to land runway 19 right, JA0930.
So we got our landing clearance. We're lining up with the destination runway. We're good for speed. We're good for descending speed. We're 4 miles away from the runway. So let's see how we go. Let's see if I can land better as an ILS, as flying an ILS. We're flying an ILS instead of flying in with an ILS instead of a visual, because I suck at visual. As you see before. Well, no, we're flying into the runway now. Runway 19 right. What's the traffic there? Obviously I see Skymark 717. But no. So we've got landing gear down, everything's down, yep, landing gear's down, everything's down, we're just going to go and land. At a very, very, very ugly looking day. This is why I'm flying an ILS and not visual, because if I flew visual, it would absolutely suck. Let's see how we go here. We're at a good speed, like I said. We're at about 90. Altitude's too high. Decrease altitude. We're fine. We're fine. We are fine. Don't know what you're talking about. We're fine. We're at 800 feet now. We're almost there. As soon as I see the runway, I'm going to start, yeah, I think, obviously, there were people waiting for the runway to be free, because also got traffic is the Daha TBM 9 on final, because we're on final now. So here we go. We've done it. And the question is how fast that runway. Yeah, we've definitely well on track on the runway. Hopefully we don't have to go around, because I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling pretty good about this approach. Japan Airlines 596. I went too slow. Speed up. Jesus Christ! Speed up! Speed up! Speed up! Speed up! Shit! Sugar. There we go. We're speeding up now. So between 95 and 75 knots is where we want to be. So let's go about 90. I can start seeing the ground now. I still can't see the runway. It's very terrible weather in Japan. I cannot see the runway at all. I can see it now. I can see lights now. Yeah, I can see it now. Right, we can start descending into the runway now. Runway. Yeah, I can start seeing it now. Right, alright, cool. I'm going to speed up a little bit more. Right, I'm going to take off the autopilot now. Because the rest I'm going to fly manually. Let's go to the outside view so we can have a good landing view. Because I'm still going to have replay tower view. That we used to have. Yeah, too slow. We'll speed up a little bit more. Go left a little bit. We've got 4 red lights, but it's not that great. There we go, welcome to New Chitose Airport. Very, very crappy weather indeed. And, oh, are we going to make it? Oh, we're probably a little bit too, there we go. We made it. We are at the airport, so let's slow down now. Hold down the brakes.
JA0930 exit runway when able.
There we go. Perfect, right here. Right behind the sky bar. Yeah, right there. There we go, we've made it. Welcome to the airport. Welcome, thank you for flying with us. That actually wasn't a bad landing. Honestly, that wasn't a really bad landing. It was actually pretty good. There we go. We've exited the runway. Okay, flat stop. Oh, there we go. Let's contact the ground. Let's go.
Going to 121.6 JA0930.
Okay, let's go to the ground and let's taxi to parking.
Chitose ground, Dare Juliet Alpha 0930 taxi to parking.
It's raining as well. Alpha 3 Delta. Oh god, that's a long taxi. Oh my god.
Alpha 3 Delta 5 Hotel 4 Juliet 4 Juliet 3 Juliet 2 Hotel 1 Delta 1 Kilo 2 Kilo 1 Lima 1 Mike 4.
Alright, that's a lot to remember. Let's go.
Taxiing to General Aviation Parking using taxiway
Right, let's
Alpha
go.
3 Delta 5 Hotel 4 Juliet 3 Juliet 2 Hotel
But look how-
1 Delta 1 Kilo
Whoa.
2 Kilo 1 Lima 1 Mike 4 Dare.
So we're at New Chitose now. So, like I said, next episode we'll be flying from here to Kushiro, and then we'll be taking a jet to back down to the other side of Japan. Which I don't even know where we need to go next from there. I think we need to go back to Nagasaki. So I don't know if there's actually, I might take like a private jet back, I'm not too sure. We'll go to North Route 42. Oh my god. Look how bad the weather is in Japan. I feel bad for you Japanese people that live near Chitose. Right, let's go. So I hope you did enjoy that flight on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It was a pretty long one, but it wasn't that long at all compared to the other flight that we were planning of doing, because it was an hour and 50 minutes long, so I'm not going to fly that long. So let's get to the runway. Well, not to the runway. Let's get to the parking spot, which is all the way 1 mile away. And then we will wrap up this flight, which was, yeah, which was absolutely amazing. Honestly, it was actually very good. So, hopefully you all watched that. If you did watch the whole thing, make sure you leave a smiley face down in the comments down below. Or say TBM in the comments down below. Anyway, so now we're going to get to parking this aircraft. We won't be flying the TBM for 2 weeks, because we're going to be flying the Carinado Seminole next week. I've been flying it off camera during the during next week, probably on Wednesday or something like that. So if you see me flying on Wednesday, let me know down in the comments below if you do. And yeah, we'll be doing a very short flight indeed, so we'll be flying it probably, I don't know, to make sure we are still moving, because we're about to stop there. Right, let's go ahead and taxi to the parking spot, which is down there. But I mean, then again, it's still pretty beautiful out too. Actually, look at the like the orange sort of like looking thing. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and park up. In a Miles taxi, following the Skymark jet there. There's also a Skymark 174, APJ 578. But we'll go ahead and taxi to the ramp. Oh, we're going too fast now. Wee-hee! It looks like this guy's waiting for us. I think I'll have to hold position soon because they're landing. They're taking off. But yeah, no, we've made it. Oh, where are you going? That's a collision bound to happen. So we're turning right here. Because we're going up there. So just watching what they're doing. Did he just land in his parking? I'm not too sure. I think that plane's parking up there somewhere. The Skymark 717. So bye 717. Yeah, he's parking here.
Skymark 174 requesting pushback.
Okay, so Skymark 174, which is just one that we just passed, is about to leave.
Skymark 174 pushback request accepted.
Turning right here. Then we've got another left turn. It's still a bit of a mile away, 1.7 nautical miles. Okay, are we clear? Yeah, we're clear. Otherwise, it'll tell us the whole position if we weren't. But yeah. Very, very, very rainy. Oh, go. We'll go a little bit quick then, that's for sure. We're not driving a car, we're taxiing a plane. Planes don't taxi that quick. Cars are faster than these, I don't think, because they go at 50 kilometers per hour. Alright, yeah. Wow, that is actually, I tell you what, it actually does look pretty nice.
Chitose ground. Skymark 174
Can I have a little
requesting the end of
pushback? Yeah.
Skymark 174 request to end pushback received.
Let's go ahead and turn right. Make sure no one's landing on this runway. Oh, it looks like it's not.
Chitose ground. Skymark 174 with Kilo ready to taxi IFR.
Got an A380 over there. Wish we could fly that A380, but you can't.
Skymark
Because they are
174 taxi
generic.
halt short of runway 18 left by a
Same thing,
taxiway
only one
Juliet
left.
2
Wait, we're
Hotel,
originally going to
1 kilo, 2
land, but
kilo,
we landed
1
one
Lima,
night
1 Mike,
right.
4 Mike, 3 Mike, 2 Echo 2. Contact tower on 126.2 and ready.
But yeah, we have a big A380 there. But yeah, we'll make it. We're almost there.
Taxiing hold short runway 18 left via taxiway Juliet 2 Hotel 1 Delta 1 Kilo 2 Kilo 1 Lima 1 Mike 4 Mike 3 Mike 2 Echo 2 Skymark 174.
We're about 0.4, but about half a nautical mile away. But yeah. So we'll go ahead and slow down a little bit more. Actually, no, we'll be fine. What taxiway are we on now? I'm just trying to find out. There's another A380 there. We've got a 777, I think, over there. And yeah. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, it's a very long taxi. These Japan airports are huge. But I think if we take off 1-8 left next time we fly out of Japan. But we're flying to Seminole somewhere. I'll be flying a realistic Seminole flight. See how well this plane is. Obviously we've had the last flight we had was the God, what was it? That the Rutan Model 61. That actually was a really fun plane. I really enjoyed flying that. So flying across there very quickly. But we're almost there. I can see ANA 618. I don't know what he's doing. Alright, I think I can see it. So we are on taxiway Echo now, are we? But yeah, we've made it. We've made it safely and safely over the ocean onto the next Japan island that we are going to be experiencing. Hopefully the weather's going to be better in 2 weeks' time. And yeah, we'll go ahead and park up the aircraft right there where that blue square is. And then we'll wrap up this video. But I'm very happy how that flight turned out. And yeah, what's the time now? 25 to 6 already. Yeah, the video is going to be a little bit late, I'm pretty sure, so I do apologise if you are a regular viewer that it was a little bit late, just because I'm just about to finish filming it. 55 minutes until the video is due to be uploaded, so I do apologise. I'm not sure if it is going to be late or not, I'm hoping it's not. Anyway, we're going to turn it into the park now, which is in here. We'll see the, we should see someone standing out there in the rain guiding us in. Poor buggers. Actually, no, it's actually on the right of us here. But yeah. Very big airport, New Chitose is. I'm happy to have landed here. New Chitose, or however the hell you say it. Or never. Nah, it's new. Okay, come on. Go. You just suddenly stop. Okay, slow down. Jesus Christ. Alright. Is there somebody out there standing in the rain, or? Yeah, there is. Hey, what are you standing there for? Well, I got told to park this way. According to my thing, I'm just going to park it there. There we go. Oh, we're way off. Anyway, we'll park it here. And then we'll go. Parking brake is on. And turn the engine off by putting it on to cut off. Yeah, we've gone cut off. And click that. There we go. There we go, we're done. I don't know why it's not logging it, but anyway, we'll find out. I think if I've come up here and turn off the ignition. No, it's not logging yet. I don't know. Anyway, that's alright. That's where we're going to end it there. That was the flight from... That was the flight from where we're from Matsushima to New Chitose. I hope you did enjoy that video. Or Chitose, however the hell you want to say it. I said Chitose because that's Japanese. And yeah, that was a very good flight. We'll just wait for the game to load back into the thing. So we flew an hour and a half for a video total of an hour and 50 minutes. So it wouldn't be about the same time. And yeah, the video is going to be a little bit late if you're a regular viewer. I do apologise for that. Anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy this video of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. If you did, make sure you leave a like down below. If you're stopping by for the first time, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I upload videos every single day. Tomorrow will be obviously 2. We'll be driving an automatic bus once again because we're doing automatic, doing manual, automatic, automatic, manual, automatic, manual. You know what I mean? So we're driving another automatic bus for episode 6.1. So I have to think about what I want to do. But for now, that's where we're going to wrap things up. Once again, leave a like if you did enjoy. If you stumbled on for the first time, please subscribe. Take care, have a good one. Bye bye.